What are some ways we can find the best keywords for you, for your website, for your business, and how do we determine what they are? And I'm going to show you a little bit about how keywords work and a quick and easy way to do it. Hi, this is Brian Icenhower, and we're going to talk to you a little bit about keywords for real estate agents and how realtors use keywords in their business, and we use keywords all the time, and whether we know it or not, hopefully we do. We use them on social media when we include them in hashtags. When people use hashtags, hashtag a word. I mean, I guess a lot of people use them for fun nowadays, but there really is some truth to them, where people search by hashtag on a variety of social media channels now. Technically, we are supposed to do that if we are trying to increase the exposure of our social media post by picking hashtags that people look for. This is very popular on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, etc. To try to use hashtags to increase exposure, and if done properly, it'll do so. We also use keywords even more commonly on search engines, right? When keywords are what we use when we're on a search engine like Google, and we're looking for things online. We look for things. Google's algorithm uses keywords as a big part where it's looking for different types of keywords in different types of websites, blog posts, etc., to determine what a user is looking for. So if we use keywords correctly, we'll show up. So I'm going to show you a little bit some easy ways to determine what are the best keywords for you to use to get either your social media post to show up a little bit better, or your real estate website post, or your real estate blog. With blogging, it's essential, right? The art of blogging is getting your blog post and your entire website to show up when people search for it. And that's where the term search engine optimization, SEO, a big part of getting your website SEO up is the proper use of keywords. It's crucial. So what are some ways we can find the best keywords for you, for your website, for your business, and how do we determine what they are? And I'm going to show you a little bit about how keywords work and a quick and easy way to do it. There are, by the way, some great tools out there that you can, like the Google's keyword tool, the keyword planner tool, and you can just type those into Google and they'll come up, and those are services that you can use and pay for. It'll help, tell you a little bit of the details about keywords and which ones might be best for you. Oftentimes it's overkill, though, to be perfectly honest with you. I'm going to show you a real quick and easy way to do it right now. And I'm going to turn my screen around so that you can see I've got Google up in front of you here. And this is the search bar, right? And what's neat about Google is Google will make suggestions for good keywords for you, right? So let's actually use the topic of this video, because someday I'm sure this is going to be on our website, and we will be determining what the keyword for this video and this ultimately blog post will be. This seems to be about keywords, so let's type in keyword, and you can see now, if I type in the word keyword, Google starts making a lot of suggestions down here below it. And you can see there's the keyword planner and the keyword planner tool. That's the keyword research tool. These are, if you click on any of these, you'll see a lot of different tools you can use. I'm actually creating my own tool in Google search engine right now. Typically, these are frequently searched terms. Google's saying a lot of people search just for keywords everywhere, keyword planner. These are the most commonly typed in search terms. It's almost like we're playing the Family Feud, and the survey says these are the most commonly typed in terms and I think Family Feud, the game show on TV, was the very first Google search bar. And now we are using it as a keyword tool. So if we talk about keyword, maybe when we put this on our blog post, I'm going to say keywords for real estate. So now I type in real, and we can see keywords for real estate, keywords for realtors, keywords for real estate listings, keywords for real estate advertising. So if I'm putting this up there, I'm thinking about one of these, and guess what? The one that I'm thinking of is probably going to be the one with the most words, and we call that a long tail, because the longer tail on a keyword phrase, the less competition you're going to have against other websites to compete to be on page 1 of Google when people type it in. There's just going to be less competition for longer keywords that are more and more specific. Keywords, that word alone is going to have, if I were just to type in keywords, or now there's going to be a lot of different articles and websites about keywords and what they mean. But if I take it down for realtors, now there's not a whole lot of searches going on about this. SEO keywords for realtors and keywords for realtors, or keyword for real estate agents. And now we're starting to get out there as long as it'll take me. Here's best SEO keywords for real estate agents. SEO keywords, we get a little longer there. There's going to be less and less competition out there with other sites the longer that phrase, okay? So the longer the phrase, typically, for the most part, is going to be better. So understand that. Now, if we talk about homes, let's talk about, we're looking, let's imagine the average person. We could say I need a real estate agent. Okay, so if I'm looking for I'm going to look for a realtor. That's probably more common. Realtor, and now all of a sudden a bunch of different cities start showing up. Realtor in Pasadena, California, and then it shows, okay, houses in Pasadena, California. It was all of a sudden houses in Pasadena, California for sale. Realtors in Pasadena, California. I saw a minute ago, best realtor in Pasadena, California, top realtor in Pasadena, California. See how we're starting to stretch it out? There's going to be more. If you're a realtor in Pasadena, California, I would be looking at stretching those phrases out. If I'm looking for homes, if I'm trying to make for a listing, I'm going to say home in Pasadena, California. Look at this, homes in Pasadena, California for sale, homes in Pasadena, California spelled out for sale. So these are different ways to stretch it all the way out. And then of course we're going to use that keyword, in our blog posts all over the place. It's going to be in our title. It's going to be in subheading. It's going to be used multiple times throughout the text so that when someone types that in, it's going to show up multiple times. That's going to increase our search engine optimization. Now, just remember, I don't want to make this entire video about SEO, but do understand, there's a lot of competition for these keywords you see on the screen right now. Just because of all the paid content out there. There are so many people trying to generate real estate leads and sell them to real estate agents out there that, whether it be Zillow or Realtor.com or, any of the millions of pay-per-click leads that you could purchase out there. There's so many ads now. And then a lot of these big guys are showing up organically as well too beneath all their ads they're running. It's very hard to get up on that first page anymore for homes for sale or best realtor unless you get very hyper local, like you get down to a neighborhood or a very small, like Pasadena, California is in Los Angeles, California, but it's still a really big city. So we would need to get really, really, really small. And even then it's going to be pretty tough to compete with those big guys. So, typically realtors are getting for keywords, or trying to get into, a lot of very hyper local. So like things about neighborhoods in the area, things about events in the area, entertainment in the area, so that they start to show up when people are searching in that area for lots of other things, even specific subdivisions and neighborhoods and things like that. That's where people that are, trying to get some web traffic organically, that's how they're typically doing it. They're using great keywords and they're keeping it extremely hyper local. I just want to put that on the end of this so you don't get crazy and start thinking that we're going to generate a ton of traffic organically with those real broad search terms for big areas and homes for sale. Okay, well, I hope this was useful to you. That's a very quick and easy way just to use, Google's search bar to find some pretty good keywords and try to pick the longer tails on those keywords to help you out. If you like this and you found this was useful or educational, please like our button below and subscribe to us at Icenhower Coaching. And if you could, write some comments down below the video, and we'll get back to you. We can answer some questions that you might have or some thoughts and ideas you have. You can also catch us at Icenhower Coaching on both Facebook and Instagram, or you can go to therealestatetrainer.com and you can subscribe to us there, and you'll be included in our newsletter. We give you tons of tools about how to improve your business, whether you be a real estate agent, real estate team, or real estate brokerage. We have tons of scripts, tools, modules, all different types of things that are built for the real estate industry that I think will help you out, and they're free too. So if you could like the video, subscribe to us, and I hope to see you next time. Thanks again.